what's the difference between a beneficiary or an heir? So heir, H-E-I-R, not to be confused with heir, two different words, but what's the difference between a beneficiary and an heir? So a lot of times you might be involved in a probate, so sort of court proceeding, and maybe you've been named as an heir. Or maybe you've been told that you are a beneficiary on someone's bank account. Maybe you're named beneficiary on a payable on death or transferable on death or something like that. So what's the main difference? The truth is they're very similar. There's not a whole lot of difference in that both beneficiary and heir probably means that person is going to receive something after somebody has died. Let's just take beneficiary first. So beneficiary, most of the time when we use the word beneficiary, it means that person is named in a will, a last will and testament, meaning they're going to inherit something. They might be named on a bank account, like I mentioned, as the beneficiary, meaning that when the person dies, whatever money is in that bank account, they are named on that account. They can go into, Bank of America, Wells Fargo, wherever, and they'll be able to close out that account. Or commonly on a life insurance policy, you might name you would name a beneficiary. So when the person dies, the life insurance company, if they see that you were named on the policy as a beneficiary, then they'll release the money to you. An heir, again, H-E-I-R, usually refers to a family member. Most of the time, it refers to next of kin. So they're probably going to be a beneficiary a lot of the time, but it more so refers to them being a family member. So, husband and wife or the parents in a situation, they have children. Those children would be their heirs. Those are the next of kin. Those are going to be the people who are next in line to inherit something when they pass away. They might also be called the beneficiaries because they're the ones who are going to receive something, but they might not be, right? So let's say that you've got some adult children and you really don't like them, or you don't want to leave anything to them, so they're going to get nothing. You do a will, you have a trust, you do something, and you don't want them to get anything. They are your heirs. You can't tell, they're blood, they're related to you, they are your heirs, but you might have named, your brother as the beneficiary on your bank account or something like that. So in that case, they're used differently. You've got your heirs who are your kids, but you've got your beneficiaries who are going to inherit something else. So very similar, but that's really the main difference. Family, for heirs, beneficiary could be family, but doesn't necessarily have to be family.